Hey. We're just documenting our return to campus news. Hey, Greg.
Documenting it.
Great, great. Have a seat. Let's first get reacquainted. Pull up a chair.
Okay.
I cleaned up a lot of it, but basically, it was either old from our time here, and it was disconnected and we didn't know whether it was working, or from later than my time here, and it was disconnected and we didn't know whether it was working. So what they've been doing, we have a parent volunteer here, Hap, who's been who's kind of like a video guy himself. He's been helping out a great deal with trying to get the technology part back online, and yeah, it's about just trying to get something working. And like yesterday, I was trying to get the teleprompter working again, and I was like connecting, and I brought a scan converter to get these newer iMacs working with the teleprompter, and I was like, I need a BNC barrel, this part, which I knew I didn't have at home, and so it was like, for half an hour I was looking all over the place looking for this one little part, and I finally found it.
Oh wow.
Somewhere, and then so now the teleprompters are back up. But yeah, so yeah, none of us who are coming in here have been in here for
a long time.
For a long time. So if it looks disorganized and we're flying by the seat of our pants, and I don't even know whether we'll actually get anything done, that's because that's the case here. But we'll see.
Have you ever thought about teaching this class?
I don't know. Teaching's just not calling.
Really? Okay.
I don't know. I mean, my dad's a teacher. Well,
Yeah.
My siblings are teachers.
Oh,
but I don't know. I think I'd just go nuts and.
I think the problem is that you would want to teach like just the campus news section. You wouldn't really want to focus on the beginners. I think you would like if you could just have like that one class for the campus news.
No. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just the having to deal with kids and being the.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I like being more on their level.
Yeah.
But yeah. What else? So yeah, so the cameras that are on the tripods are actually just single chip mini DV cameras connected by Super VHS, YC to the current toaster, which is not the toaster that was around when we were around, and not the newest either. But it looks like it works, and we're only going to be cutting, so it's going to be fine. We're going to be shooting it piecemeal, bit by bit. So it's not like we'll run through the show like old times. So we'll, do the opening several times, until we get a good take, and then we'll move on to the next bit, and next bit, and next bit. So we can actually do the show, single camera style, even though we have multiple cameras, like How I Met Your Mother. Anyway.
Teachers come in and teach at local high schools and accounts for credit for both high school and college. Nice. And he's in charge of the program.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I guess I didn't get to his current situation. What else? Yeah, so he's still around. He was, after he left here in 2000, he became assistant principal over at Franklin High for a few years. And then his last year in the LAUSD, he was assistant principal in Hollywood.
Oh wow.
And then he retired from the LAUSD.
How's his wife?
Well, his wife is not his wife anymore.
Yeah.
So she lives in Pasadena with their daughter, who's what? She was born in '98, so she must be 14 now. And Haas's girlfriend works at LACC in the Child Development Department. And no, she's not very young. She's age appropriate. Looking forward to in the coming year.
Not dropping off.
John Boyd.
Yeah, John
Yeah.
Boyd. Oh. It's John Boyd.
He was here.
Well, I don't know where that is, but with the swimsuits won Emmy awards.
Still got a lot of the old library.
I remember we would actually eat meals around this area. That was one of the big things, especially during lunch. It was like the cool people, because no one else in the whole school could eat in this area. I thought it was a privilege to know in many ways, because you didn't have to eat with the roof up. These were the cool elite people in here. I wonder what year that was. Nice film festival.
What's in these producer notebooks?
That's an interesting question. I think it's I think it explains like the outline of every single campus news for the whole season.
Wow.
So that includes a lot of stuff. It was interesting. This was like the early era of Macintosh when they had this CRT, but it was very different from all the other ones. You could see just how Apple was trying to already be innovative and different. Instead of having the boring CRT monitors, like it has kind of like this bubble around it to be really different and distinct.
I recall these clocks making
Oh, yeah.
that sound in school. Still have the old school clocks.
Arts credits for graduation.
Found the right information on Anime Club.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's,
Hey, Daniel, these are working, right?
they should be.
We have two of them.